What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this conversation.
People that you get paid to run your mouth so that you can pay your bills. It's just so stupid.
I'm getting paid too. Well, I'm helping Beautifully Honest get paid right now. So while y'all down there and y'all all these, yes, please don't forget to get her Brighten Up serum to take away dark spots and to even your skin tone and to make your highlighted levels just low and glowy. Okay, this is Inez Elizabeth Beauty, formula made by her. Okay, and while we're here, we're watching ads. Every click and a view matters. Y'all know I don't care. I don't block you. I don't give. You can have your opinion and you can feel that way, but make sure you like or unlike the video on your way out.
And we thank you for showing up. But yeah, Tasha K, she is working to pay her bills. And
yeah, I got bills to pay. People waiting on their money, child.
I mean, like the effing president of the United States has done this multiple times, okay? It is a business move. It is something called bankruptcy protection so that you can continue to operate, so that you can come to agreements to pay these things. And so this issue about you need to pay your, that's what the hell you're doing.
The thing, like the bankruptcy is a big boy bankruptcy. Okay. It's not a small bankruptcy. Exactly. And like I said, the bankruptcy is so successful that I signed a deal with the Bankruptcy Network partners to help even Cardi's lawyers to secure bankruptcy leads. Wow. Everybody's in a network, right? And so every lead that I bring them, they pay me. Her lawyers are a part of this. My lawyers are a part of it. There is a major bag to be made. So like the thing about it is this is a way, because I was sued as Latasha Kibi personally. And then the company that my husband and I shared at the time was sued. And that was only sued for $500,000. That company was worth nothing. It was like literally a way where we could pay taxes so that all the tax liability didn't follow me. We were forced to kind of incorporate our business because my husband at the time had just left working as a manager in the restaurant industry. So when all this was going on, my husband, like, people would be like, man, your wife is out here on Housewives of Atlanta. He over here like, yeah, what table you need, comp? Like, kid you not. Ma'am, you upset? What's going on? Get a lady some fruit. Kid you not.
Yeah.
My husband was still actively working as a restaurant manager in 2020, 2021. Period. And like I said, the company he's always been into films and production. He kept his job and he did films and private projects. He did outside projects and stuff like that. And so what I did, and him, sending his services and even people to help work, that's what Keeping Studios was for. So it wasn't until we didn't really formulate our companies until the bankruptcy came. It was like, all right, what we're going to do? We're going to do this. And I got to tell you, working with bankruptcy lawyers that really they look at every single transaction. The best thing that Cardi's lawyers could have done was force us to look at every single transaction and categorize it in a way to where even the IRS can't even come and say anything now.
Yeah.
Because what happened for us happened very fast. I was in the hood when I started my channel in 2018. By 2020, I'm like, dang, we got to move. These people know where we stay. They can rob this. Our equipment is in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it went. And he was still working as a restaurant manager. Right. So the thing about it is like, oh, Tasha was this, Tasha was that. Tasha came into the finances over time. And this bankruptcy has allowed us to reorganize our company, right? Get it separated, get it line by line.
Yes.
Pay these taxes down. Because The tax, yeah, we had taxes going into the bankruptcy. However, we were paying on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, but in the bankruptcy, it allows you to pay on them without them gaining interest.
Exactly. I've been there. I'm telling you, I know.
All the interest stopped. It was the best thing ever. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna give you the bankruptcy network as soon as I just signed the contract 2 days ago, and I will be promoting bankruptcy or credit repair through these network of lawyers.
Yeah.
So that you can help yourself, and it's completely free to you guys. It's free for a consultation. You do have to pay the filing fee for the bankruptcy.
Right.
It paid, and the lawyer will they ain't gonna, okay, now my bankruptcy is different because it's a corporate bankruptcy. We have my bankruptcy fees so far, I think they're around like 80,000. Now they're 60. It's not expensive. They design it so that you could save your job, save the jobs of the people that work for you, because or just pay your bills so that people are not trying to garnish you. And they were trying to garnish me. They were trying to freeze the money so that I wouldn't be able to operate. And then if I couldn't operate, I wouldn't be able to go live.
Right.
This was the tactic. So in retrospect, I was forced to go to bankruptcy because of the garnishment.
Right.
But we were able to get it off. As soon as the bankruptcy filed, boom, we're good. Let's go now. And so now we're here, and it protects businesses like myself so that we can continue to pay our employees, and we can make money, and we can pay our debts. And so she is 98% of the bankruptcy.
Right.
We always intended to pay her. If I would have went to garnishment court and fought the garnishment, she wouldn't have got when she's getting in a bankruptcy at all. She would have got bottom line. But I was like, why would I find a garnishment when I could just go ahead and rope it into one payment plan? It's sort of like debt consolidation. Right. Pay her great amount of payments and make sure my business is growing. Because now the lawyers have torn it apart and built it back up.
Yeah.
The bankruptcy plan that we're on is from her team.
Wow. Look at that.
We're supposed to come up with a plan, right? I'm supposed to come up with a plan and a payoff. Her team, from her forensic accountants that we ain't got to pay for, she paid for that.
Right.
Said, hey, this is what we think you can pay. We said, great. When do we close? Mm-hmm. When do we close? So we got a few little negotiations that we're doing, and then we're going to close. And it's based off of what her team presented. So it's not like I'm running from her or I don't want to pay her. None of that. I've always paid my bills. My credit is always good. It's still good. My credit is 714 right now. I can go buy a house right now if I want to in bankruptcy. Yes, I can do all of this.
You can.
So my thing is, like, people were always out here saying this. I'm like, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. For real, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I would look at some of the videos. I'm like, you're a lawyer? You're a lawyer and you're talking about this? Like, that's bad. I see why you're on YouTube.
Thank you for saying that, because that needs to be said.
I see why you're on YouTube as a lawyer. So Cardi is going to be getting hefty payments. Payments that we can afford, payments that doesn't put my team or anything that we do at risk. Right. But it is based on what we can afford, and it was a negotiation from her team. So the plan that y'all see filed, I filed a plan when I first got on, because you have to file a plan based on what I make. But once we took everything down, and they spent a lot of money hiring teams to look through our finances, saying we have money over here, money over here, money over there. No, we don't. It's all right here. They came up with a plan, and we said, okay. And that's all my lawyers was waiting on. My lawyers was like, listen, we only filed based off of what Tasha had, right? Yeah. But now that we got the estates done, and she has her estate, her husband has her estate, and a husband has to contribute to the wife's estate. People don't understand that. So a lot of people will try to do bankruptcy and hide, oh, well, that's my husband's. That ain't mine. No, when you're married, his bottom line is included too. So my husband is directly contributing to the bankruptcy estate as well too. Right? But it doesn't impede on his business. It's just household income. So the thing about it is, so when they took everything and they looked at everything, but we had to get him a lawyer first, because they was trying to say bankruptcy fraud and all this stuff. It was a lot of stuff that they were alleging that was going on. And that's why she was out here screaming the way she was doing. But the thing about it is, once they got everything and we gave them everything, they came up with their own plan and was like, we want to file our plan. Well, let's see it. We looked at it. We said, done, let's go. Let's go. So this recent thing that y'all just saw happen when she was just like, she wants it dismissed. How do you want something dismissed? And this is the plan you asked for.
Right.
The only thing she got mad about was there's a clause that she wants that we're negotiating on what can be said about, whoever on her team in this bankruptcy until the duration of the bankruptcy is over. That's fine, whatever it is that you need, but it can't impede on me doing business.
Yeah.
It cannot do that, because then guess what? I'm not going to be able to pay you.
Exactly.
If it's too rough. And baby girl, I intend on paying you every dime. Right. I intend on paying you every dime. I promise you that. So this ain't got nothing to do with that. But the freedom of speech, we're not playing with that. I'm not playing with my freedom of speech for nobody. And so, but I get that you deserve what it is that you deserve while you're getting your payments. And we can respect that. Right. We really can. And that's why we have not been talking about Miss B out here. Yeah. We don't need to.
Right.
There's nothing to talk about. We don't need to. Right. Nothing. Okay. So, and we're going to keep it like that. Even after the bankruptcy, there's no need to talk about that person and what she got going on. So that's my thing. So we're coming up on, like I said, hopefully their plan that they gave us gets approved through the court. If it doesn't, somebody's still getting the check. Yeah. Because we have the numbers now.
That's it.
So we've been doing this since 2018. I've been in bankruptcy for 2 years. Somebody taking a check, please. Does God not want you to have this check? What's going on? Why are we not writing this check?
Exactly.
So that's the thing. So I learn every day. I'm very much accountable for what I've done. I'm grateful enough for the Wino Gang and just for the viewers and the people, even the haters, for continuing to search engine the platform and continue to raise our views and ads and all that stuff. Because every time they click on a video and they watch an ad, that's going to us, and that's going to your favorite artists. Mm-hmm. And the IRS and everybody else at all. So, all right.
You broke that down perfectly, and I appreciate you doing that, because I mean, like I said, it's not going to stop the people who just going to hate anyway, just because it's like what you do. But you have explained it. You're here not just on my platform, but you're here on YouTube and on your own app. Talking is what you do. Is wine, gossip, and comedy. You're getting
that's what I do.
What you do so that you can pay, not just pay her, but just pay your bills.
Right. And like I said, I want to pay her. And like exactly. I said, and I meant what I said when I came out. If there's any pain that she got that caused any mental health from what came from my platform, like I wholeheartedly apologize about that. And I meant what I said when I made that video. There's no bad blood. I do not want to see this woman lose anything. I do not want to see her go through anything. What happened between us happened. I'm over it. Mm-hmm. I am what you would call doing the time, and that should be good. And hopefully we're good. And I wish her nothing but the best in her endeavors. Exactly. And everything that she does. She got beautiful kids. She got a beautiful family. When she's in her good energy, she's a very magnetic person. I see it all.
Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.